Hey there, money savers, it's Rur, and let's be real, who doesn't love a good life hack? Especially when it comes to our finances. TikTok is absolutely blowing up with so-called financial gurus all promising the same thing, to make you rich quick with their revolutionary tips and tricks. But let's be honest, some of these hacks seem a little too good to be true. Can you really become a millionaire just by stuffing cash into envelopes? And is it really possible to retire early just by cutting out avocado toast? Well, that's what we're here to find out. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of TikTok finance to uncover the truth behind 5 of the most viral money hacks. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which hacks are worth your time and which ones you're better off scrolling past. Alright, let's kick things off with a bang. The FIRE movement, it stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. And let me tell you, this one's all about supercharging your savings and investments to retire decades earlier than the traditional retirement age. The FIRE method is all about living well below your means, saving aggressively like 50% or even 70% of your income, and investing strategically for the long haul. The goal here is to build up a nest egg large enough that you can live off the passive income generated from your investments, essentially allowing you to retire early and live life on your own terms. Sounds amazing in theory, but here's the catch. The FIRE movement often requires a high income or extremely frugal living to achieve those crazy high savings rates. It takes dedication, discipline, and a solid plan. If you're someone who values experiences and enjoys the finer things in life, FIRE might not be the best fit. However, if you're willing to make some serious sacrifices in the short term for a lifetime of freedom, then FIRE might just be your ticket to early retirement. Next up, we're talking about Dave Ramsey and his famous 7 baby steps. Now, Dave Ramsey is a personal finance legend. Love him or hate him, he's helped millions of people get out of debt and achieve financial peace. His 7 baby steps are basically a roadmap to financial freedom, starting with saving a $1,000 emergency fund and then going all in on paying off debt using the snowball method. Once you're debt-free, you focus on building up your emergency fund, investing for retirement, saving for your kids' college, paying off your house early, and then, finally, you can live and give like no one else. The beauty of Ramsey's approach is its simplicity. It's all about taking things one step at a time and focusing on making progress no matter how small. The snowball method, where you pay off your smallest debts first, is a great way to stay motivated and build momentum as you chip away at your debt. One criticism of Ramsey's approach is that it doesn't always factor in things like investing for retirement early on, which could potentially cost you thousands in lost potential earnings. Overall though, Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps can be a solid foundation for anyone looking to get their finances in order, especially if you're struggling with debt. Alright, let's talk about cash stuffing. This one has taken TikTok by storm, and it's basically a modern twist on the classic envelope system that your grandma used to use. The idea is simple. You withdraw your paycheck in cash, divide it into different envelopes based on your budget categories, and only spend the cash you've allocated for each category. It's a great way to become more mindful of your spending habits and avoid overspending, especially if you're someone who tends to swipe their credit card without thinking twice. Plus, there's something oddly satisfying about physically putting cash into envelopes and seeing your money grow or shrink right before your eyes. But, like any financial hack, cash stuffing has its drawbacks. First off, it can be a bit inconvenient, especially in today's increasingly cashless society. And let's be honest, walking around with a wad of cash isn't always the safest option. Plus, you're missing out on potential rewards and cashback you could be earning by using a credit card responsibly. Overall, cash stuffing can be a helpful tool for visual learners or those who struggle with overspending, but it's not the most practical or efficient method for everyone. Now let's talk about the no spend challenge. This one's all about, you guessed it, not spending money, but don't worry, it's not as extreme as it sounds. The basic idea is to choose a period of time. It could be a day, a week, a month, or even longer, and commit to only spending money on absolute essentials. That means no eating out, no impulse purchases, no unnecessary shopping sprees. The goal is to break those mindless spending habits, reset your financial mindset, and hopefully bank some extra cash in the process. The no spend challenge can be a fantastic way to jumpstart your savings goals, especially if you tend to overspend in certain areas. It forces you to get creative with your spending and find free or low-cost alternatives for entertainment and leisure. The key is to use the challenge as a springboard to develop more sustainable spending habits that you can stick with long after the challenge is over. Last but not least, we've got the 100 envelope challenge, another viral TikTok trend that's got everyone talking. Here's how it works. You grab 100 envelopes, number them from 1 to 100, and then randomly select an envelope each day to fill with the corresponding amount of money. So, if you pick envelope number 23, you put $23 in it. If you pick envelope number 68, you put $68 in it. The goal is to consistently fill one envelope per day until you've filled all 100 envelopes, which will leave you with a cool $5,050 in savings. Not bad, right? The 100 envelope challenge can be a fun and engaging way to save money, especially if you're motivated by visual progress and a little bit of randomness. It's also a great option for those who prefer to save in smaller increments rather than making large lump sum contributions. However, the main drawback is that it requires a significant amount of cash up front. Not everyone has an extra $5,050 lying around to stuff into envelopes. But hey, if you're up for the challenge and you have the cash flow to support it, the 100 envelope challenge can be a fun and rewarding way to boost your savings. So there you have it, 5 of TikTok's most popular financial hacks, broken down and analyzed. While some of these methods are more practical than others, they all have one thing in common: they encourage you to take control of your money and make intentional choices. Now it's your turn. Which of these hacks are you excited to try? Or do you have a favorite money-saving method that wasn't mentioned? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, your financial freedom starts today.